You're live on YouTube. How's everybody tonight?
Three.
Yeah, all
All
right.
right.
I've
We're
fallen and
gonna.
I can't get up.
No, you haven't fallen, but I did. Yeah, tonight we're going to talk about Christmas again. We're going to talk about. We'll visit Horizon website. We'll talk about that new Traxxas Drifter. Mind you, there's
Really?
nothing changed on the Drifter other than the body.
Oh, so it's still a
Yeah,
Vortec
it's
or whatever.
yeah, it's still the Vortex, still the same thing you got, except they put a different body on it.
Well, I did that to mine.
A two tech because it's only two-wheel drive.
And Keith got some new shocks, so he's putting them on right now. So it looks like one side is longer than the other, or the shock is better because one side stays down.
Yeah, this brand new shock is moving around sweet. Yeah, I think, well, they said these were 90s to 100, so I guess you can adjust them.
Yeah, depending if you put the side, right now they're 90s, but if you change the cap on top, they're going to be hundreds
Hundreds. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
because it's a side cap. And
But
Josh, you're working on transferring a body transplant. I saw that on Facebook.
Yeah, I got that long bed last year, actually almost exactly a year, and it I could never do nothing with it. I don't like builds that aren't mine, so I'm in progress of trying to get that back to its original owner while I swapped everything back to
what is this?
what I had.
Try again.
Oh,
You see that tank?
For what?
Or is it on mine? It says
I
try again or just I'm just gonna press the X.
Yeah, it wasn't me.
I put the old blue
So
back.
that's your
That's
old one?
sweet right there, man.
Yeah, I put it back on its chassis. I
Okay.
had it on a shop truck until I built the topper, and it just kind of looked disproportionate being two-wheel drive. So,
You built the top
well,
out of styrene?
no, it's 3D printed.
Oh, 3D printed.
Yeah, it's a print file from actually somebody I've known for a long time out of England. I didn't even know it was his file when I got it.
Man,
World.
my mom's old boyfriend lived with her for a long time, had a truck like that, and the had a camper like that, and it was out and it was really cold. So I said, I'm gonna scrape the windows off the camper so you can see. And I started scraping it, but I had a baseball bat and I broke this freaking thing. And man, I got my ass kicked.
Oh yeah.
He had all his tools in there and everything. It was the only thing he could. It was locked up. Then he had to go put a piece of plywood on it. Oh yeah.
Um,
What gets me? You
I
want to help, right?
continued myself, I continued working on the hot rod. Did a few things different. Well, the front end is okay now, but
Uh-huh.
the links originally I had the links on the first hole there, but these are 100 millimeters, so it wasn't going far enough. I didn't realize um, the horn had to be behind the shock. I didn't realize that. And these were kind of backward when I received them. They were put the other way, so I flipped them.
I wonder
And
who
I
did
flipped
that.
them before actually you told me, Josh. So,
I wonder who put them
and
backwards.
well, they came that way.
Yeah.
So, and I did extend this a little bit bigger so it fit.
So you
Uh,
decided to.
what I did is I 3D printed some blocks so I could screw them on so I can actually put a floor there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to mold a piece of styrene. I'm going to heat it up and mold it on top of this. And then I'm going to take, it's like a velvet or felt. It's a felt with a sticky on the other side. And I'm going to just wrap everything. So,
What did it felt
and,
like?
and, and at the back, It's going to have a shelf. This is where my battery is going to go. And then this is going to sit inside the cab or glued inside. So when I put the cab, it's going to hide everything. And this is going to have material. So I quickly did this with the 3D printer. So
So you decide to leave the hood on?
no, I'm probably going to change this back to this
Okay.
for the simple reason when you tie this on, you have to play with it to get, just like Josh was saying the other day, to get the cab just right to fit on. Right now, my floor is stopping me from putting it in a little bit. But yeah, to line it up, you have to do some funky things.
Think,
we,
what was on that? What was that on that? A servo?
In the front, yeah, that little servo.
Oh,
You just pop this in there. The floor has to be trimmed a little bit. But
and two, when you switch back to the regular grill, you can also move it back. So you can move your entire front suspension back a little bit as well. You know,
okay.
shorten the wheelbase. You could go back to that other hole and shift everything back. You can have a little bit of the rail sticking out the front.
So right now it's not bad. It fits pretty good.
yeah,
But
that
once I
looks good.
screw it in a little bit, it's got to go down a bit. There, now it's at the right place, but the hood in front is a little high.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit high. So, but when you loosen this up, you can actually play with it a little bit and adjust it. But I want to put the battery in there, so I want to keep on and off, and this might move up and down. You can see it does move a little bit. And if I do put a magnet there,
Put a little bit of
anyways,
oil.
there's ways for me to do it. I'll figure it out.
That's why I
But
quit selling the hood, because it is problematic when you need to remove the body constantly. Just didn't
yeah,
engineer it right. That was a very early thing.
I do want to have my axle in the middle here and not at the end like you've done yours. So I want a shorter wheelbase, so it is going to be in the middle. And I got the arms here. They're pretty long. These are long. The metal ones I got off of these came from Amazon.
Yeah.
They're long. So my link in the middle is only 15 millimeter. My link, like this is friggin' short, but it is the right length for me to put it on the bottom
Yeah.
and sitting right there in the middle. So,
Work.
but it looks weird when I compare yours to these because these are friggin' short compared to yours, but my little ball end are much longer.
Ooh.
Talk about really short. Pull the body off of this one.
Really short ball ends.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
And
just the
mine
rod,
is going to be like that because I want it to be in the center.
strictly just rod ends with grub screws holding them together. There's no spacer, no threaded rod in the middle. It's just super.
Wow, cool. Yeah.
La 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 la. La 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 la.
Yeah, Keith, this is a little servo I got off of AliExpress. So it's a small servo that fits in there. It's a tight fit. It's a really tight fit in there. I had to squish it in and it went pop. That's kind of cool.
What is it for though?
It's for the steering.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this servo is going to be used for the steering.
All
I got to
right.
check if I got a metal horn for that. So I'm debating, am I going to have the hood front or the other one? I'm still, once I put the rear axle, once I mock it up, things might change. I might go with the other motor. I might still keep this one. I have no idea. We'll see where the inspiration takes me. Hey Pablo, how you doing?
I can show
Oh,
you.
he's come.
Turn this one around.
There's
All
no
right,
motor in
let's see.
there. It won't go nowhere.
This one's sold actually to a buddy of mine, but
Okay.
see the was able to shorten the wheelbase without the hood, move the
Uh,
grill, and tuck everything in.
Now you've moved the grille in the front. You've moved it in a little bit, but did you shorten the rails also?
I just moved them back a hole. You can see they're one hole back from the front for the grill.
Okay.
These are in the actual middle hole.
Yes.
They have a very short rod end, so if you had a longer rod end with a 100 mil rod, you could go back another hole if you
Yeah.
needed. And I have the
Okay. Okay.
shocks behind the axle, so it's all just playing with the geometry.
Yeah.
But yeah, this one, not the tires, but the body is sold to a buddy of mine in Texas. He all wanted it and was in love with it. I even autographed it, signed it for
Cool.
him. But he's like, "Oh, can you bring it
Nice.
to the office?" I was like, "Well, yeah, I guess." He hadn't paid me yet.
Cool.
Oh,
So the bench you made for the center, it's pretty high.
yeah,
It's not at table height. It's much higher.
all it actually ended up.
It's like a counter height, a little higher than a counter.
About 4 feet.
Yeah. Cool.
Makes it easier for
And
me to be able to see. I'm looking at ride heights and stuff. So I just kind of do this, and I can see everything straight on.
yeah.
They
And
gave
how's the new printer, the H2?
the H2S is on its first print still. Got 17 hours left. We'll see how it does. It's looking good so far. Just a simplified H2D
Yeah.
single
But it's what are you printing for the first print? Just a body?
printing a 5 window coupe and ABS GF. I'm going all in for
Okay.
the best thing I got.
Gonna see what's the big difference in the speed and all that compared to the other one.
Yeah, it said this print when I had to slice it again for the H2S versus the H2D, which kind of disappointed me because I'm trying to limit how many files I have to keep up with. So I had to slice it for that specifically because the H2D has a range on each side of the plate that it can reach with each nozzle, but not both nozzles. And this one
Okay.
has the full range, so it's a little bit different. But said it was about a 21-hour print. I think on the carbon right now it's about a 23-hour print, and I don't know why on the H2D it's about a 26-hour print. So
Hmm.
yeah, well, yeah, it does. I can see enough of it so far that it actually looks really smooth. So I don't expect any problems.
I
Yes.
see that it's pretty low to the ground, so you don't have those anti-vibration feet on there.
Oh no, it does. They're made into all the bigger ones, the H2D, the H2S, and
Ah,
it
okay, okay, okay.
they're shake back and forth.
Cool.
I put those on my carbons a long time ago, and man, those things were just, I mean, they were swaying like it was earthquake. So I didn't trust
I
them.
put it I put it on my P1S also, but stupid me, I put them backward. So they weren't staying on and they were like very wobbly and I went, what the heck? And every time I moved my printer a little bit, the leg fell off. I go, why the heck is this so stupid? And then when I moved it here, because right now it's actually sitting behind me before it was my other office. Uh, as I have it on the side, I look at it and I look under, I go, wait a minute, because it's grooved and the groove fits in there. And then I put one in and I went and it goes pop. And I go, oh, I said the F word and I felt so stupid. So I put all the other ones okay now.
When
Way more stable.
I got the carbon, everybody told me they were a waste of time. You didn't need it. but I tried it and I was like, okay, I don't see it. I still have my AMSs sitting on top of the carbon, so extra weight. I don't know. I just thought the extra movement would be bad for it. But then I get the H2D and it's swinging like it's on a porch swing, just going back and forth. I'm like, well, the stuff comes out smooth, so let it do its thing.
Looks like Keith has his two shocks on. Does it feel better, Keith?
Yes. I thought it was a little wonky, but they move, but I guess they're supposed to.
Well, that's
Little,
because it's on the side. You've got the side mount on it, the side
yeah,
cap.
yeah. A little like the bearing inside there moves around in the plastic thing, but I gotta put the front on. Okie dokie.
Now you got to do the front.
Yeah.
CSL, how are you doing? How are you doing, Lauren? Pablo was in there also. It's getting closer to Christmas, 2 weeks to go. Do you all have your Christmas shopping done?
I do. I don't have anybody to shop for.
Mine's pretty much done also. I told my wife, just buy me one or two things. Like, don't go crazy. I'll buy my own little gifts, little tiny stuff for the RC. I got a new remote control. I got a whole bunch of new stuff. I go, just wrap it up and say it's from Santa or from the elf, one or the other. And Sebastian's going to be happy. He's not going to know where it comes from. He's going to think my wife got it. We're at the age or I am, throughout the year, I just buy myself whatever I need. So come Christmas, it's pretty hard for my wife to buy me something. So
Yeah.
Yep, I
Josh
do
doesn't have
too.
that problem. He doesn't have a wife.
It's the only thing I'm missing. I got a full set of everything else.
All I want for Christmas is a wife.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but
I want a
Yeah, yeah.
mistress for Christmas. That's what I want.
I had a
Mistress.
wife on
Yeah.
my once. It didn't work out, so I'm
Uh,
leery of
I,
that.
he wants a girl that comes over when he needs the girl to be there and then go home when he's done.
Yeah.
It's just like when I bring my wife walking with me in the woods with the RCs, I bring her so she can carry the spare batteries.
If you dare call her a pack mule, she'll get mad.
Oh, she's got to be useful. Yeah, I think I purchased some 50 millimeter shocks for the rear because I want it to be as low as possible. So 60 mils, I think it's gonna stand it up too high. So I'm gonna play with it and experiment. I still have to decide what wheels I'm putting on there. Is it gonna be the big ones or not? Don't know.
Dualies or the other ones?
Well, see, I had these one. These are the older one from these are Proline. Problem with these is this
Yeah, I need to get a
center
pair of them.
pin is thick. Like this is very thick. So when I use that this new shaft, this pin is not long, and I can it barely catches on
Catches
the nut.
that.
So it's either that
Yeah.
I put a very thin hex so I can put it in deeper. So this screw is very short compared to the other trucks. You ever had that issue, Josh?
I just put the wheel nuts on backwards. Go nylock first.
Okay.
It won't back off. I do that a lot on the fronts, actually. Depending on the wheel setup.
Yeah.
Not ideal, but it works.
Yeah, I've thought to myself, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna play with it like for 2 or 3 hours or go for a long run. So I'll probably just put some Loctite onto it also. That's another way I've been doing it.
Yeah, that probably worked.
But
Yeah, I look at them. It's just a running, driving model car. I'm not going to be out racing it. I'm not going to be,
yes,
it's just I need it to run just as a proof of concept, and then
it's a show car.
Yeah,
cookies.
Like when I do parking lot wars, this is an RC. I'm just gonna putt around and do a couple laps, well, not racing, but just fun,
and
and then I'm gonna put it away and people can
park
look
it.
at it.
Yep,
Yep.
park it.
But the chat seems kind of quiet tonight.
Yeah.
Squeaky, squeaky, squeaky,
Uh,
squeaky,
oh,
squeaky.
Pablo says my FMS Tacoma arrived today. Cool. Christmas is early for him. Don't open it yet and don't run it till Christmas. Wrap it all up and put it under the tree.
Well, if you
The
open it
next
now,
year.
then you have to get another present for Christmas.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, if you run it now, you get to buy another one for Christmas.
Got to get you something else.
Your image, for some odd reason, is frozen on my video.
Maybe.
Yeah, you both were here a second ago on mine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right, feed actually looks good.
Uh,
Since I changed the entire wall on my shop, now I have much better Wi-Fi. Like I was actually able to connect the new printer today with no problems. Usually takes me 2 or 3 days to get them to
okay.
hook up. But yeah, everything's working good here. It's
Yeah,
nice
extremely.
too. Unknown RC says he's sick. I'm sick with you,
Oh
brother.
no.
I can't breathe out of one side of my head, but that's partially because my ex-wife broke my nose.
Oh really?
Partially because of this the season and the weather. Oh,
That's not good. Yeah, no, feel better, get well, and then go play with RC. Go break something. Yeah, slowly when I get down here, it's like that with the RCs or any build you do is when you have free time, you get downstairs and you putt with it, you play with it a little bit and have some fun. I'm gonna have to put this one aside and finish the mammoth here. I have to put the electronics in there. So
almost done if you got electronics.
yeah, yeah. It's just electronics. I have maybe 4 hours left to do on it because I gotta hide all the wires. I gotta do a nice job like packing everything and
Part I hate the most.
yeah,
Kind of.
same here. I kind of did what I wasn't supposed to is I put all the brake lights, I put everything, the front signal light, everything is done. Everything is glued into place, all the in the channels where they won't move anymore. Cleanest wire job I've ever done. Problem is, I did not test it before gluing everything down. And I usually do. I usually make sure, okay, right, left signal works. But this time I glued everything, and after I finished everything, I'm looking at it, I go, shit, I didn't test it. Oh well.
Life's a gamble.
Yeah. Look at that. 1 Fahrenheit where Trail Crawler is.
Oh,
Yeah, Texas must be way hotter than that.
oh man,
It's
it's
56.
65 here today for the high. It's like 35 this morning, but
Does it ever get cold? What's the coldest it gets?
Yeah, it gets cold.
I mean, we had that ice apocalypse, what, 3, 4 years ago when I
Yeah.
drove
Ice.
in it, that was iced, everything was iced over, and it was like 5 or 6 degrees, I think at the lowest.
Did you drive your RC on the ice?
Oh, I drove my real car to Florida through the ice. I went to USDE that year. They had rolling power outages here, and I was like, I'm not gonna miss USTE. So yeah, I left my mom at my house and went on the road.
Brian Sherwood is, what is the RC event happening in Ottawa in August 26th? Scale Builders Guild is somehow involved. It's probably the one, the GCM event that he does. He started that last year, 2 years, so it's the second year now. Let me find out if I can't find info on that. I don't think he posted anything on that yet for next year. Where's my Zoom? So yes, Scale Builders Guild he just posted one video of URCA 2025. I was there that year also. So you might see me, well, you did see me in some of his video for the show and shine. I had my puller there and I won best looking puller. So Chad is saying already excited for next year. And my campsite is actually booked for next year also. So this was Ultimate Scale Adventure 2025. And he should have another one coming up around the same time. I believe it's the second weekend of August. This year came the 15th. Next year, I think it's the 16th, 17th, and 18th. And that's at the KO8 campground in Renfrew. Lots of parking, lots of room for people if they have a camper or not even a camper. There's a event campsite that everybody's into. So last year I was a part, like a lot of other people were also. They're not in the event campsite, but next year I might go with the people. I don't know yet. I'm not a party guy. I like being quiet and being able to go to sleep and not hear people yelling, screaming, singing, and doing all kind of weird things like at 11 o'clock at night.
I just remember my last year at Beat the Creek was the year before last. It was about 11:30 at night. Me and Jeremy decided we were going to go walk the campgrounds. We're just going to go to every campfire and hang out. Just walk up and shoot the shit with everybody. And that was one of the most fun times I've had in an event because I didn't
Yeah.
know anybody, and all these people didn't know who we were walking up in the middle of the night. Everybody's partying and hanging out. And I'll never forget, we were sitting around one campfire, there's about 30 people. And this guy across from us starts freaking out. He's like, "Do y'all know who that is? That's RC Every Day and Juicebox Hobbies." And everybody was like, "Oh no!" And everybody kind of chilled out. It was a cool time. Like people recognize you, and then all of a sudden it's like, "Oh, okay." Well, now we're all hanging out. They're offering us food. Like it was just that's kind of the fun part of events. That's why I like staying on site.
Yeah. Brandon Tibbin says, Tank, we got birthdays coming. Yes, we do. It's actually Guru's birthday tomorrow, the 13th.
No,
Actually, in 2 days. Sorry.
mine's the 13th.
Yours is the 13th? Oh, yes.
Yeah,
So yours is
Guru's.
the 13th. Mine
Yeah,
is on the 14th, and Guru's is on the 15th.
right.
So it's like not a Christmas bash, but a December birthday party bash. Trail Crawler says, you guys are more than welcome to hang out at 11 Charlie's camp. Cool. Yeah, and last year we couldn't do fires, so it was kind of not boring, but it's so nice at a campsite, like drinking a beer and sitting by the fire and just chit-chatting. it's not the same when you don't have that fire pit. I don't know. It's different.
Makes it different. It does. It hits different, as they say. I did want to give a shout out. Today is my buddy Jeremy's birthday, actually.
Oh, cool.
Fusebox Hobbies, formerly a Big Squid. Y'all know him. Go hit him up on Facebook. Tell him to say hi.
Oh, another birthday.
I met a whole bunch of people at Beat the Creek, and let me tell you, it was nice seeing a lot of people, but I can't remember half of them because there's so many people, and it's people you don't meet all the time. It was kind of interesting. It was fun. Trail Crawler RC, yes, we'll see you next year again. It's going to be cool. I'll try to spend more time with you guys next year. Last year I had too many things going on at the same time. Says happy birthday, go drive some RCs. Yeah. Gonna try to bring a fire pit this time. Yeah, even with a fire pit, I don't think you were allowed to do fires because there was a fire ban this year because it was dry. Like we had a very dry summer this year. So hopefully it's gonna be better next year. Could always bring an electronic fire that looks like a fire and a fan there with those thing that blows up in the air. And then you have a sound module in there that goes crackle, pop, crackle, crackle, fire. Hey, these old flapping lips, how you doing?
Snap, crackle, and pop.
Unknown RC says, see you all tomorrow. See you later. Have a good night.
Stamp.
Let's have a look at that new RC from Traxxas. Vortec Drift Nissan 480SX.
Yeah, I want to see this.
Now, this is why I like the Kyosho better, but mind you, it's not available right now. It's back order everywhere. This body looks nice, but these headlights do not come in and out, which is kind of sad for the scale aspect of it because the drifter people love scale and they love it when things actually work. So, but I guess somebody can always make it work, but these are molded into the Lexan body.
Yeah. It looks like the mufflers are just a sticker too.
Yeah.
Everything's
Well, that can always be changed. Hey, don't friggin' show me a video, you. I'm
Is
trying to
that
get out of that,
new
but it won't take
Tuesday
me out
movie
now.
night?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, as soon as it got to the video, it started playing the video. I'm gonna get a strike. Good thing the audio wasn't on.
So is that the same underneath the hood too, Tank? Oh, they got a black
Pretty
one.
sure it is. We'll scroll down in a couple minutes there and see
Is that black?
see it.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's black and red. There's two different versions of it.
yeah.
So clipless body. Yours was clipless also, I believe.
Yeah, the Mustang was, yep.
Yeah. So clipless, you got the electronic brake. You can tune it, tune your steering
Yeah, same
reflex.
thing.
It's got the hard and soft compound, two different tire sets that you can use. And this is what it looks like. It is only rear wheel drive. So they've taken the center drive shaft out. But it's basically the Vortec platform.
to make it look good in pictures, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
My
this is
truck
where you
looks better.
see. This is where you see that it's a molded headlight, and these are not going up and down. But hey, you're not buying it because it's a 100% drifter or a comp drifter, that's for sure. And then there's last minute deals for Christmas. So you can save up to 50% on some stuff right now on Horizon Hobby. And this stream is brought to you by, no, it's not.
Not with me here.
No. Armacetin on special for $2.99 US. Oh, look at this one, Keith. It's got some green on it.
Yeah. Is that, what is that? Red?
That's
No.
the AX24. Four-wheel
Okay.
steering.
Yeah, I ain't got my glasses on.
But mind you, these are all the things that's on special right now for up to 50% off.
On a bunch of random electronics in a couple trucks.
Yep. Some planes, SEX 30s.
What number
Uh-oh.
next?
The green one.
There's a green
The blue
one.
one. I got the gray one.
And they also have it in gray.
Yeah, that's the one I got today.
Soon on KBRC 13s, videos of this little tiny beast.
It's not going to be gray for too long, though.
Oh, no, you're not going to do a video of its stock, like with the paint job?
Yeah, I don't know. I might be to do a video of me painting it.
You're going to screw up a perfectly nice paint job like this.
Gonna be green.
There is green. See, there's green on the motor. Man, that thing is small.
I got some tires too. I got some Proline high racks.
For it?
Yeah,
Are they 2.2s?
yeah.
It would fit on a 2.2. Motorcycles. Proto. I really like this motorbike. I played with it a little bit, but man, it's way too
What is that
expensive
one?
here in Canada
Oh,
for now.
that's the new motor. That's the, yeah. John Martin's got that one, I think, right?
Yeah. But this is the SM model, which I believe is the street version with the street
Street
tires, I
version.
believe.
Yeah, I mean, why do that? Enduro. Why don't you
Yeah.
make a street motorcycle, right?
Yeah, they should have. They should have played a little bit more with the body and make it more street looking. But again, it's a budget thing. You got to make sure you put this in a market so you can make money on it. So the
Yeah,
less
but
changes.
it's still stupid, Tank. They should have a motor, off-road bike and a street bike.
Mhm.
There's been a lot of on-road bike kits throughout the years, and none of them have really taken off.
Yeah, then they shouldn't make, why do you want to put street tires on an off-road bike?
I'm saying there's been actual on-road bike kits. What Kyosho had actual like sport bikes in the
Yeah,
90s. And then somebody on I've seen it on Asia Tees. They had the like Cafe Racer on-road bikes. They were full brushless carbon fiber chassis. They were cool as could be, but the kit was like $300. I never seen much of anything about them.
I don't know,
Yeah.
these front shocks are weird.
Why? What's wrong with them?
There's like no travel. I have to ask Josh. It's supposed to be like that. These back ones are like,
See, the only difference I see is that you've put the cap underneath the bolt. But if you put the cap on top of the bolt, it's going to be, yeah, you got to flip that. If you take that screw out and flip the cap the other way,
this one.
yeah, it's going to be the
But
same as the rear. Right now, see how the rear is. The bolt is kind of under the shock. but in the front, it's on top of the shock. Yeah, if you take that bolt off and you
Yeah,
flip
and flip it
the shock
around, so
around,
this will be underneath. Yeah, that'll be
yeah,
under there. I'll try that. I put them both going like same way.
they are, but if you notice, they're not the same. They are both going the same way, like this, but one
Right.
is underneath the bolt and the other one is on top of the bolt. Anyways, it shouldn't take you long to move that. Anyways,
No, I'll check it out, see what it is.
Trail Crawler RC says, tell Keith to stand the front shock up more. And he says, put it more straight or straighter. No, you got to flip it. You didn't flip it. You're putting it
Right.
higher now, but you didn't flip it.
Yeah, I'll flip it in a minute, Tank. I was just seeing. Wanna,
Put that thing down, flip it, and reverse it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody in the comments gets that reference.
We're making sure you're doing it right, so we'll look at you.
Oh, now I'm gonna drop all these damn nuts on the floor.
Come on, we're waiting. I'm gonna grab a water while you're doing
Yeah.
that.
Grab a nap.
Oh, we're in
I
charge.
tighten this up tight.
No pressure.
You're taking too much time. I took you off the
Thank you.
present. You're taking way too much time.
Oh,
I got so much stuff on my desk. I have to put some shit away. Really have to put some shit away.
oh.
Look how messy it is. Look at all the stuff there. Look at all the
Yeah, I just
bags and
cleaned
the
up.
little stuff.
I just cleaned
Way
up
too
a
much
couple
stuff.
minutes ago.
And then at that end, it's all a pile of stuff all the way around in a small little tiny area. Yes, I
Oh,
am very messy.
bastard.
So you done yet?
Almost.
Electric, don't put too much emojis.
We get
Nightbot
kicked out.
doesn't like it.
Stand it up.
Man, Nightbot is nasty. He says, electric, I'm sorry, did I break your concentration? Stop spanning caps.
I had to put some Loctite on these.
Oh, that's a nice scale seat, bucket seat.
It's supposed to be a rear seat for a K5 Blazer.
Oh yeah?
Got a little armrest that slip in. I haven't attached them yet. I can get them back in. I thought the other file that I was sent was the front seat for a Scottsdale, but it's the same seat without the armrest. So I printed,
Okay.
but at least I can get a good comparison between the print. This one came out through one of the carbons, and this one came out through the H2D. Not sure
Okay.
if I can see a difference on camera, but this one looks a
Little
little
bit.
better. One has some rough
Yeah.
spots right there. Crazy that that printer's a year old. This one's brand new. Like it's just technology we cannot keep up with, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, but there's also maintenance that we have to do on those printers, but I don't think you print enough to right now to actually warrant. Like we're not a printing farm. because I know some guys, they print like those printers, they're constantly 24 hours a day printing. Like as soon as it's finished, they put another one and then they put another one and the printer's always printing. I don't think are yours like that, or do they get a break of a day or what?
I've gotten a break recently, but my oldest carbon is a year old this month. It's at almost 6,000 hours.
6,000 hours? Wow.
I'd say at least 10 nozzles, 3 extruders. I'm on about 20 print plates because I print only in ABS.
Okay,
So
okay.
that's
Yeah, it's harder on the nozzle.
hard on everything. The fumes on it, and it needs a belt replacement. Belt replacement is supposed to be done between 4,800 and 5,600 hours. And that's why I'm getting some defects now, is because the belt replacement, you have to actually take the entire printer apart, and the belts are about, I don't know, 10 feet long a piece, and you have to glue the ends together when you get to the point where they meet, and it's just a nightmare to do. So no, it's yeah. I They ran straight on ABS for a lot of straight time. Not never I've never had a dull moment, never had it stop, and it definitely wore that one out. So that's why I'm
Okay.
going for quantity. Now I have multiple printers I can bounce around between them. The newer printers are not that susceptible. The carbon that there's going to be I think an X2 carbon coming out soon.
Mm-hmm.
They
Oh, yeah.
discontinued that one carbon, and I've been told by my rep at Bamboo that the next generation stuff is totally different, like the H2D and the H2S and all the next generation stuff that moved past that. The P2S, that's basically an X1 carbon now. With
Mm-hmm.
the updates it has the lidar, it has all the add-ons. So, but yeah, that I've maintained the snot out of that printer, and it still is glitchy and acts up every now and then. So it's
Uh,
seen some more.
Keith, North Rock RC is yelling in the chat saying, Keith, we don't have all night with a smiley face.
Yes.
And another reason you probably did not have a lot of flex on those the front is because you had the shocks laid down too much. But another thing is those links are very
I just,
short in front.
yeah, I just hope these bolts are gonna be strong enough. Think.
Why wouldn't they?
I don't know. Just, I mean, there's still hardly any flex in this.
Well, you're gonna get a heck of a lot more in the back because the links are very long. In the
Links are
front, you
really
won't.
long. Yeah. Yeah, it goes up to the bottom of the top of the servo, so I guess that's as
Yeah.
far as it's supposed to go.
Or you're getting full flex because your shocks are bottoming out, so you're getting
Yeah,
full
they
flex.
are. Yeah.
It's just in the back you will get a lot of flex. In the front, it's okay. But it's because your
Yeah.
links are very short in the front, so they won't flex as much.
I gotta put another nut on here and then need some lock. I need some Loctite.
AZD Writer says my channel was to post runs from the wall video originally. Those were fun. The videos from the wall when you were riding on the wall and jumping on those walls, it was kind of cool. Hey,
Okay.
Rewind RC, how you doing? Oh, Jem's Hobby is saying lay the shocks back in the front. So they'll probably perform better. He did have them, but it was kind of the other way. But now if you lay them down back, but that little screw
Yeah.
hole towards the back, it should be better.
Someone called Trail Crawler said, lay him straight forward.
Yeah, well, he said to make them
Eh,
straighter. He didn't say make them straight. I think you should go about halfway of where you were originally.
That's probably that. I was right there, so.
Uh, do you Canadian know about the rolling barrage? Nope. Psycho 13 Garage is saying hi.
Hey, Dirk.
North Rock RC is throwing punches in the chat. Fist bumps. Are you changing it again?
Well, Josh said go back a little
So,
bit, right?
yeah, so how far back should he go, Josh?
Back to the original spot.
All the way back or pretty much in the middle?
Well, that's a lot better this way.
And put it all the way back?
I'll put it to this way and up.
Okay.
If I can get a nut underneath there.
Yeah, but if you bring it up, you'll have less flex, but it's gonna bring your nose down also. Way back to where it is in the winch mount.
Yeah, I brought it back to the winch mount and to the very top.
So he put it on top. Should he put on top or more closer to the bottom? So he says yes, back to where it is in the winch mount. Nicole, you changed
I
your
think
name,
that works.
Nicole.
I think that one works good.
Nicole is back. Nicole is back. R RFTW is an annual POW. I didn't know that.
Oh, Josh, I don't need a bumper. I got one already.
He says like the second hole from the back, play with top or bottom to how you like it.
Yeah, I put a second hole in on the top.
Those are nice tires.
Yeah, they're the high racks. Had them for a long time. They're
Oh
the
yeah.
original ones. Yeah, they're not the Chinese ones.
Once you finish that build, we'll have to start you on a hot rod.
I already got the toxic turtle.
True. But you don't have an RC everyday hot rod.
No.
And I can print a body in green. Like that, you won't have to paint it.
Yeah.
Or Josh can.
I don't have any green filament. I'm looking at my selection up here. Printing generic colors, base colors. Oh, sorry, just being quiet because I didn't know nothing about this comp rig kind of stuff.
Me neither.
You should build one. You should build a comp rig.
I did 15 years ago. Well, no, 18 years ago.
Yeah, but technology has changed so much on comp rigs. It's crazy. You probably had an SEX10 chassis when you built yours.
Before that,
Before that, an AX10.
Oh,
oh, it
wow,
was
that's a lot better. Damn. The servo's almost even with the chassis now. Yeah, buddy.
There you go.
It's touching the bottom of the back too.
It's got the flex going on. Now you got to put your body on it and see what it looks like.
Yeah, haven't
Did you take
painted
it
it
out of the
yet.
bag yet?
No, haven't even took it out of the bag yet. I gotta go wash
Oh.
my hands, they're all greasy.
You do that. We'll wait for you. Easy Rider says an RC everyday sedan. Yeah, I wouldn't mind building that one either. With the other chassis, or not the hot rod chassis, but the other one, the what do you call the other chassis? Yeah, it is a hot rod. This is the
Kind of the traditional looking hot rod setup.
yeah, this is a rat rod. The other one is hot rod.
Yep. Oh. Oh man.
You tired? You've been working too much.
It's just allergies or cold or whatever. All this flip flopping weather has me
Okay,
all
okay.
jacked. And like somebody said earlier, my deviated septum because my ex-wife breaking my nose. I broke it when I was a kid, and I couldn't breathe
All
out the
right.
left side of my nose forever. And then my ex-wife punched me one time during a fight, and now I can't breathe out of the right side of my nose. So every time the weather starts getting hot and cold and hot and cold, I get a sinus infection and start having problems. Oh,
Hey, RC Basher Boy, how you doing? He says, "Wow, RC every day is here," with an open mouth emoji.
yeah,
You have the link. Come in and say hi.
been coming in here for what, 6 to 8 weeks now?
To chit chat with you and say hi.
Yeah.
Max Paul says, "Happy holidays, everyone. Hope everybody is doing well."
At least I can paint. I'm gonna paint this on the outside, I think.
On the outside, no, Lexan, you have to paint it on the inside so it looks nice and shiny.
Paint it on the outside so it looks rusty.
Yes.
That's true. That's what Keith wants. He wants it to look rusty. Look how long of a nose that thing's got.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to do that little hole in the back so it goes in.
Yeah.
And you also have to cut it so it actually goes down.
Yeah, I have to cut that out, I guess.
It looks like a good fit. Did he tell you how to do the body mounts for it?
No.
That's going to be on a different video.
Yeah.
He didn't send you the instruction yet? What's going on?
I think that goes on the outside too. I think his bumper goes on the outside.
Not sure. Um, I'm not
Yeah, I
sure
don't know
what
how much.
truck AZ Writer is talking about. I need to figure out what to do for the rear links on mine. I got the good Lord, it's pricey. High tech front end. Which build is it that you're trying to figure out there? RC Basher Boy says, RC every day, longtime fan. Wish I could come in the live and say hi, possibly, but currently not able to join. All good.
Come next week. I'm in town every week with the band.
And I was looking at the schedule for Christmas Day because in 2 weeks, Thursday, it's actually going to be Christmas Day. And usually at this time on Christmas Day, we're so tired of our day, we go to bed early on Christmas Day. But I should be able to do a live on Christmas Day. I can't promise what time, But I know a lot of you might be with family and things like that. But for people that don't have families, I might be there for you guys. So
I'll be here if you're here. So
yeah.
I got nothing going on Christmas Day at all. So
Yeah, Keith, Josh could show you how he's got his body cut so you can
Yeah, I
cut
think
yours
it's,
close.
yeah, they gotta go, it's gotta come way down here.
Here you have to do like a hole in the rear. You have to cut it down like
Yeah,
a
like
U.
a square. Yeah.
Yeah, so it goes down. Psycho 13 says, I'll be here in the chat on Christmas. Cool. And I got to remember to, actually, I should do that now for next week. For Nightbot to say happy holidays to everybody and Merry Christmas. I'm Catholic, so I'm going to say Merry Christmas. I'm not going to bother with this happy
Happy
holidays to
holidays
everybody.
shit. Yeah, I say Merry Christmas.
And yes, I believe in Santa because there's a little Santa in everybody. When my son was at the age that he asked a real question, does Santa exist? I always told the truth to my son. I told him, yes, Santa does exist, but not like you know Santa. So I told him, when you give a gift to someone, you're acting as Santa. So there's a little Santa in everybody.
I
Now, are
was
you
gonna,
getting excited, Keith, with the body?
I'll checking out the, I was gonna paint it camouflage, but
Okay.
they didn't have no tan or brown at the hobby shop.
Oh, Easy Rider says, I have a RC everyday. H-Tech front end is giving me fits. Needs to remove a spring maybe. I have to figure out the rear links. So it looks like AZ Rider is having issues with this front end. Probably using VP axle as I have a empty tube. Max Paul, my Santa ain't bring you SEX30. Ha ha ha. What is that? TRX4?
no, it's another RC4 drive.
Oh.
Oh, I gotta wash that first, damn it.
Test fitting the seat didn't fit. Gotta love free print files on the internet.
Oh yeah.
All right, Tank, you gotta wash these before you put the masking on them.
Yes. You got to wash it, then you can put your masking for the windows.
Yeah.
But don't forget, you're going to be printing this from the outside, so you have to put the mask on the outside.
No, I'm gonna paint the primer on the inside,
Okay, okay.
and then I'll paint the everything
Okay.
else on the outside.
There's a problem then. You only have one set of mask, but you have to paint the inside and outside.
I
There's
use
a
tape.
trick. There's a trick to do that. You could use tape, or when you take the film off the front, you cut
Just
out the windows very slightly with a X-Acto, and
right,
when you
leave them
pull the
there.
film, you make sure the film stays on the window.
Yeah.
Another thing I do is if you're careful taking the mask off of the piece of paper that you have there, you can use painter's tape and put it back on top of it, and then you can use a window or whatever, and you can use the edge. You can see the trace of where the mask is, and you can actually cut new window cutters out of it.
I could
I got
put
to do a
flames
video
on it.
showing that.
I don't know if I want to put flames.
Go camouflage, like you said you were going to do.
Camouflage is my nemesis. I really don't know how to do good camouflage.
The delivery truck. I want to do a chip truck with it or a canteen truck. I want to do that, and I got vinyl here, so I'm going to use the vinyl printer and do a vinyl wrap around it that says Jack chip truck or Jack chip stand or truck stand. What do you call the truck? The
Big truck.
the food truck in the States. You just call them food trucks?
Yeah, they're just food trucks.
I'm probably gonna Frank, no sound. You guys can't hear me or cutting out or am my audio is bad?
I've been hearing you fine.
Yeah.
Looks like some people have problems, so I'll take the big boy out.
Whoa.
Is that better?
Yeah.
This mic sometimes gets in the way.
You did that the exact moment I canceled a print and it popped and it said the task was canceled. I'm like, the tank was canceled. What the hell? Seriously, at the exact same second, I gotta cancel that task. There we go.
Cool.
Oh, having some print problems.
Psycho 13 Garage says yes, do a camouflage paint job. You know, you're in Texas, you have to do the brown camouflage, like it's gonna camouflage in the dirt. Me, I'm
Yeah,
in the winter. That's why I did a winter camouflage.
white one.
Yeah. Easy Rider. So masculine right now, I might have to step away. Tonight on RC Talk, let's talk chassis. Don't you just love the look of that chassis? It's called the Lone Ranger. The Lone Ranger consists of two flat rails. That truck behind you, I don't know. I don't know if it's the cab, but it looks like the ass is sitting down a little bit too much.
That is. There's no motor in it.
Oh, that's why there's no weight in the front.
Just got a servo. All right. Back on the prints. Where is? There we go. Yeah, it's sitting a little high.
It's
Yeah,
just
it's a little bit.
loaded in the back. It's got a whole bunch of tools and stuff in the back of the truck.
Yeah, it's probably got a girl in the back there waiting for him.
Yeah,
Don't break it.
because of rocking.
Still setting up. So,
Yeah, I've been looking at some Winnebagos, the Tonka Winnebago, like the one I did. And I
Yeah,
saw you still have yours, but I still got mine, but I'm debating on building another one. But that one is going to be like slammed down, uh, more drifter like. So I'm thinking about it, but
I
too many
almost
projects.
bought one of them.
Oh, yeah.
You wanted, I think you wanted $250 though.
oof,
Eh,
yeah, if you not below 100, don't buy it.
yeah,
Definitely. I think I paid $75 Canadian for me, and that's about $50 US for you guys.
was at that swap meet. We under swap meet.
Yeah, but the one you were looking at, Keith, was ready to run. It was already built. It had the chassis, motor, and
Yeah, it
everything.
was all ready.
And how much did the guy want for it?
I think 250.
250. Okay.
this heavy thing off the shelf.
There we go. We talk about a Winnebago and he brings it out.
That's a low rider.
Simple.
Oh,
So
that's
there's no chassis on there. What you've done is just put the leaf spring.
king hauler.
Okay.
King hauler axle.
Yeah.
No chassis.
See, that's what I should have done that on mine too, is use king hauler axles like that. I could have went dualies on it.
Oh, so you just put the okay.
So my shop truck chassis will work as well. I sold that one off that I put it on, but
Okay.
this is easier. I'm not trying to say
You,
something you don't need. This is much easier just to do. I
you
use
just
angle.
basically cut it out, huh?
Yeah, you have to definitely cut it everything out. I had to raise the
Yeah.
front up about a half an inch. If I can.
You decked
Nice.
up. Yeah, cool.
Someone's has don't have a head though.
Yeah, somebody lost a head in there.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's just I put a T-shirt over the seat.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
it's
a
a t-shirt
t-shirt
over the
over the
seat.
seat.
It looks like a head. It looks like a driver.
Shipping grayed out s'mores. There's a shower curtain in the shower.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's heavy.
Oh yeah, mine's heavy too. Yeah, RC every day has a whole bunch of different builds that are cool. What I want is this fifth wheel long toy hauler trailer there that he's built. That's a nice friggin' long trailer there. I'm building. Well, I'm building. I started building one a few years back, and it's still in the shed, waiting for me to finish the brazing on it. How many cars can you put on yours? About three? Probably three. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not pulling that down. That thing's heavy.
Yeah. No.
All steel, welded steel. It ain't coming off that shelf, but you can see it up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that truck that you've done, the hot rod truck, what chassis on there?
It's all welded steel. Yeah, it's all
Okay,
good.
welded steel custom. Because
Yeah.
I know it's slammed down to the ground and then the back it goes up, which is kind of cool.
Back it goes up and it has a stock to me a semi suspension. So it's got both axles, the leaf springs, like this on both sides,
Cool.
all the stock Tamiya stuff. So I've made it work, but yeah, it's a different animal.
Yeah.
So Josh, that truck right behind you, that's an RC four-wheel drive, right?
This one,
Just yeah, it's basically like the Fall Guys, right?
yeah, it's a TF2 long wheelbase.
Yeah.
That was one of the. I think that was the blue one they came out with a year and a half ago, and I made my own body for it, and then turned it into 10 other things, and yeah, now it's back.
You need a whip antenna on it, man.
And
Should be.
I'm bitter about whip antennas because that's why the long bed body over here got broke in the mail because the whip antenna was mounted on the side of the bed and they
Yeah.
smashed in shipping and it broke the bed where it was glued together.
Uh,
Wow.
Yep.
oh, the Fall Guys, right?
No, this one. The actual long bed I got from Harry.
Oh,
It got broken shipping last year. I bought it from him because of this, because of the whip antenna.
where did you get that whip? He just had it. He made it.
Made it. This is actually 3 or 4 Blazer bodies.
Yeah.
We had Scottsdale's. So I'm in the process. I bought it from him last year. I'm trying to sell it back to him for a discount because it got broken shipping. Anything with it, it's like, need a shelf space.
I'm kind of a CB kind of guy. I gotta have antennas on all my trucks.
I've got a few. I like what's his name? Twisted Tree RC
Okay.
makes some really good antennas. Like my little foxtail, it's on my Blazer.
Yeah.
There's a lot of cool
I
antennas.
just noticed I forgot you on Spotlight, so we've been spotlighting you for a bit. Oops. But I'm sure RC Basher Boy is enjoying all this. He's been on this show quite a bit of times and showing his bedspread and putting RCs on his bed. He's got a shitload of
Mhm.
Kyoshos, that's for sure. He likes his
Yeah, he's got a
Kyoshos.
bunch of RCs.
Yeah. And Tamayas.
Yeah.
Be talking about Tamaya.
Yeah, you showed all a bunch of your 4x4s the other day. You're on social media, pictures of all your 4x4s. That's nice collection. And what's your next one? You're going to take a picture on all your on-roads car and then your buggies and
I've got to get everything. I have all of my Tamiya stuff in the house.
the house. Okay.
Yeah, so it's not even out here right now because I don't have space. But I've got kits in the boxes. I've got kits built in body boxes. I've got. I
Oh,
think
I
I have
gotta put them
probably about 15 or 16 FFO
build
one.
right there.
Was that Keith?
That was Keith.
Nothing. I said I'm done putting the shocks on it tonight.
Okay, okay.
I've got a massive collection of TAO2, TAO1, and FFO1 chassis and
Oh yeah.
box. Got rare stuff. I have a Ford Mondeo body set, brand new in the box, unpainted. Actually talking to my buddy Bob. He's right now he's painting some stuff for me. Trying to build him up to paint some of the vintage stuff, but yeah, it's I've got a massive collection of that late '90s, mid to late '90s Maya stuff.
Okay. And about how about Kyoshos? Do you have some of the Kyoshos or just Tamayas?
No, it's mainly to Maya. I've got
Oh, yeah.
one Kyosho I showed y'all a couple weeks ago,
Yeah.
the buggy Optima, the original Optima. I didn't know I even had, but that's about it right now. I got rid of my Phaser 2. So, yeah, I have nothing Kyosho.
Hmm. I like
Tank, you
the
don't mind?
Phaser MK2.
You
It's
don't
a nice
mind if I
platform.
draw, do you, Tank?
No, go for it.
Okay.
You finished that other. Oh, you started another one.
Yeah. This one's got a lot of action in it. What is that called anyway? Sand camouflage?
Desert.
Desert.
Desert camouflage.
Desert. Yeah.
Sure,
Oh,
there's
look at that.
Yeah,
He's
that'll be
dusting it
cool.
off so he can
Deserts.
show it off.
got a few issues right now. Dusting off all my stuff.
Man, that's a small desert truck. It's kind of cool.
Excellent condition. TAO2 F-150 stadium truck with the
That's
actual
two-wheel drive, right?
nice four-wheel drive. This is
Oh, that's four-wheel drive. Okay.
shaft drive. It's all bone stock.
Cool.
It still has a three-step speed controller in there. If you can see it, maybe mechanical speed control. Got the moving
Yeah.
over. No Futaba. No
Mechanical. That's old.
Airtronics receiver with a mechanical speed controller. Yeah,
Well,
tires are hard as a rock.
that's nice. RC Basher Boy says, I own most of the Kyosho Legendary series. I need to build soon the Optima Mid and Scorpion.
Mind you, this is the stuff that I don't have boxes for.
Oh,
So
no?
this is not the expensive stuff. Repsol Repsol Celica FRP TA01 chassis. This has some brushless setup. I've never driven it.
Hmm.
This one, the TA02 Castrol Celica. Never driven. Perfect chassis. I think I got a deal on this because it has a dent. My damage
Oh, really?
the wing doesn't sit quite right.
Yeah, yeah.
It's dusty. Dusty as all get out.
Those are cool.
I like it's all the stuff from my childhood when I grew up in the
Yep.
late. All the things I couldn't afford back then, what I go after now. Instead of having any electronics in it, but it's all brand new. So it's got a little crack in the body.
Oh,
Anything I can get a good deal on.
yeah. I picked up a few Kyoshos the other day. So the buggies, 2-wheel and 4-wheel. So I got to build those. I got an older Tamiya also buggy that I have to build. So I got a lot of different kits now that I didn't have in the past, but I do now. So I just got to find time to build them.
Did you camouflage your that mammoth?
Yes. Just look at inspiration from on the web, pictures on the web, and you should do good.
Yeah. I just have hard time taping the stuff off, that's all. Just
You don't. With
my mind
camouflage, you
doesn't.
don't have to. Camouflage, you start with a base color, any color, and then you just start spraying in different patterns. Oh yeah, you're gonna do it with rattle cans though, or hand paint or rattle cans you're gonna use.
I don't know.
Okay, you should be doing it with hand paint, but I'm using the airbrush, so that's why with the airbrush you can take your
You
time
can,
and
yeah, I don't have an airbrush. I'd have to use my paintbrush
yeah.
and I have to put a coat on it and then paint it with
RC
the,
Basher Boy, RC Basher Boy says, speaking of never driven, I still have my new Tamiya Avante mint condition, never driven. Cool.
About camo, might see a little sneak peek, maybe. Buddy Bob is painting me a blazer full military camo. He's an airbrush guy, so
yeah, he's
Cool.
airbrushing it. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's
gonna be
green,
cool.
black, and a little bit of red or
Brown.
orange.
Yeah.
it's
Cool.
pretty good. So
Yep.
I'm trying to print a back seat right now for my what do they call them, the CCUVs or whatever, military spec.
I'm going to run to the washroom real quick, so you guys keep chatting, and I'll be right back.
Right.
Yeah, I was gonna do tiger stripe, but yeah, that's even harder. I just can't get camo. I don't know why.
Always
Just
scared to do it. I never could try it. That's why I had my buddy Bob do it for me. He didn't turn down anything I've asked him to do yet. So I was like, all right, have at it. And he did it. We just I sent him a picture and he replicates. He can like take a picture and just
yeah,
copy it. And he's
copy it.
airbrush, he's doing all the little details and stuff. It's like cool. I can't do that. I have to see it in my head. And if I can't see it in my head, I can't copy it. I think we really need to get the Tamiya Tuesdays going again.
Yeah.
I've got so much stuff to share, and I love talking about the Tamiya stuff. So if anybody in the comments wants to see a Tamiya Tuesday video with me and Tank, and anybody else that wants to talk Tamiya or Tamiya, whichever your flavor is, y'all comment below and let us know. Let Tank know because this is his channel and he makes the rules. So, but I love that stuff. I've got so much stuff in the house, and I would love to get it back out here in the shop and lay it all out on my new workspace and yeah, just share the information. That's what it's mainly about for me. I consider myself a Tamiya historian, trying to keep up with the stuff from my era when I was when I was young and excited about life.
Yeah. I know what I need. Do this chain. A pill. Woohoo!
I held that Tonka Winnebago upside down for the camera, and all these little beer bottles keep falling out. Got all- I had
You're friggin'
Bob,
drunk.
I had Bob and Doug McKenzie in there, so they have their
Oh,
cooler.
yeah, that's why.
The figures fit perfect in the Tonka Winnebagos, and they
Yeah.
also fit in my Roadster rat rod bodies. Like there's the perfect size for that. They can fit, hold the wheel. They're seated. It's a really good position for that. So yeah, Bob and Doug McKenzie come with some excellent scale stuff.
Yeah, Leander building is they were opening at 10 and now they're opening at 11 and now they're opening at 12. It's like, oh man.
Well, dang. I hadn't been back. I hadn't been down there in it's probably been a year.
Yeah.
That's why. That's why they're shorting their hours because you don't go there and shop.
I never
Mhm.
stopped there to start with. I just went there. They were focused on drifting, and I am not a drifter. I cannot drift.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, they're
drift
still
personally and spiritually, but I don't drift RC.
they got a nice little 30 track now. I'm gonna do a video on that.
Well, SCX 24 and SCX 30, it's easier to do an indoor crawling track because it's so small. So your
Yeah.
diorama is easier to build, especially in the store. The tent scale, it's just too massive. It takes too much square footage. Gets expensive.
I'm gonna step off, take a bathroom break myself now.
Oh, that's my fault. Nicole is saying, all I want for Christmas is family and friends. Cool.
All I want for Christmas is my two teeth.
Front teeth.
At least one front tooth. Been missing that for
It's
years.
We are not doing karaoke, Keith.
My one front tooth.
So where's that other drawing that you built? You were drawing the other day. Is it close by?
Yeah, it's done.
Can you show that real quick?
Yeah.
I know it's not RC related, but that doesn't
I know.
matter.
That's the one I finished.
Cool. It's a Minotaur.
Yeah. I'm doing 6 of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Here's another one real quick. I'll show you.
Cool.
I'm doing 6 of different ones, Tank, and then I'm gonna hang them up on at my house. But I'm making videos of these anyways, so
Easy Rider says, hey, I am okay at karaoke.
oh man. I don't even want to start that shit. I did karaoke one time and they basically kicked me out of the
No.
yeah.
So why do you put your piece of paper under your arm so you don't smudge it?
Yeah, I won't get greasy stuff on it.
Oh, okay, okay. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Anybody want to see any RCs or talk about any type of RCs? Yeah, let's look at that SEX30. Thought I had it up earlier.
Oh, mine's over there. I'm gonna unbox it on my channel.
Oh yeah?
Since I worked on the shocks on your channel. Yeah.
Zoom, share screen. So Keith got that one, and then you have the
Yeah.
Jeep Wrangler.
It comes with batteries and everything. The Jeep was cool, but Beanfield has a Bronco, so that's why I got the Bronco.
Okay.
I'm gonna paint it
So
dark, a kind of a dark green.
when you received it and looked at it, did you think it was going to be bigger, or are you happy of the size, or
Yeah,
what was your first thought?
I thought it was gonna be a little bit bigger. It's really
Oh
can't
yeah,
explain
it's a little. It's problem is you probably don't have the screws or the screwdrivers or whatever to fix them all.
It's really teeny tiny.
It's not a lot of info on this
I thought it
overview.
comes with everything. Comes with comes with a screwdriver, batteries, battery charger. Comes with everything.
Okay,
Oh,
motor
it's
is
a
mounted on.
worm gear transmission. I'm probably gonna
Oh
drive
yeah,
this little thing all over the place, man.
yeah. It's kind of cool because you can drive it on your dash if you're stuck in traffic.
Ow!
And I do
Yeah,
specify stuck in traffic and not moving.
not driving in traffic.
Yeah, you can't drive and drive at the same time. Yeah, I see
That
there
would
the
be my
worm gear
video.
for the transmission.
Yeah, it looks like the lights come on too. I really like it because it's not, the windows ain't tinted. I mean, they're tinted, but they're not dark, you
Okay.
know? Because most of them trucks are like,
6 inch long and almost 3 inches wide. Man, that's not big.
mm-mm.
I think they look more scaled than 24ths,
Yeah, I think so too.
proportionate to the tires and the body.
This looks more scaled than the 24th, that's for sure.
Yeah. And mine has black rims. I guess the blue ones have white.
Yeah, yeah. Yours got black rims.
I gotta tape all that shit all off.
Why?
I'm painting it green.
Even the rims?
Uh, I might paint the rims green. Yeah. I got different tires though. I got the Proline Hyrax.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, I'll show you them.
Optional parts. What they have for optional parts? Wheels, body, and shocks.
JD Passy in the comments. You're Passel. I don't ever know how to pronounce people's names.
Oh,
Only
JD Bassel's there? Oh, yeah.
remember him a long time ago on social media.
Yeah.
Glad to see him here.
Yeah, JD Passel is a long time subscriber, and he's been in the chat so often.
Been in a hobby for a long time.
Oh yeah.
That from back in my early days.
I might return them though. They're really super small. They're smaller than the stock ones.
Oh really?
Yeah,
It's your call.
17 bucks.
That's about 350 each tire.
Yeah. I thought there was one on the table and he had like wider tires on it. I thought that were these ones, but I guess they're not. Maybe I don't know if Mofo makes tires.
Tank, what is your most complicated build, and how many servos is too many?
Okay, on my King hauler, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got 9 servos.
Okay. On a 7-channel radio.
Yep.
I don't think you can ever have too many servos. I guess it all depends what you want to do, but like KB was doing with his truck, he just put another servo or Y and he was controlling different servos.
Yeah.
The only thing you got to worry about that when you do that is the draw or the wattage and the amps of the draw that you're going to pull on your receiver.
I
But
didn't have them all running at the same time though.
yeah. But what is my most complicated build? I'm not sure. Good question.
That was my most complicated build. Has a guillotine on it and all kinds of shit.
One of my funnest build I remember would probably be my Wraith. My Wraith with 4-wheel steering. That was at the beginning. That was kind of cool, and I still have that. Another one I did for somebody is, and I'm doing that for my toy hauler truck. I have 4 servos to lift up and down the suspension. So I have 4 servos and all independent, so I can play with it just like a hopper would. It doesn't hop though, but it's like a lowrider. I can independently control the servos. And I got the steering. So in theory, I have 5 servos on there, and I will have a winch, which is 6.
6, yeah.
And I
Like
think RC Everyday is showing one that has the suspension, I think, that goes up and down.
Basically, what you just described. Got 2 servos, and then steering servo. I have all 4 of the suspension ones on one channel. It's a total disaster. It vibrates. These are some Amazon servos that cost like $2 a piece. They're awful, awful, awful stuff. But it works.
That's cool.
With shock to the links. So you still have suspension.
and my King hauler's got a gas truck in the back of it. And on both sides, I've got two saw blades, and they
Yeah.
spin with 360 servos.
But somebody was asking me the question when I was building my toy hauler and showing them that it goes up. And then people are saying, oh, no, that's never, you're going to burn out your servo because you got to always have a load on it. Well, a servo, as soon as you turn it on, goes to a position and it stays there. But yes, if you push on it, you're trying to move it, but it will resist. But on a suspension, you have a shock that's going to take the brunt of the load. So yes, it will give it a little bit of push on the servo, but your shock is going to take away that stress on the servo. So is it stressful on the servo? Not as much as you think. And it all depends on the angle you put your shocks also. Because let's say you put your servo on the down position and the shock is pushing on it this way, then you're not putting a load on your servo. But let's say you had your servo horn like this and you're putting a load like this, then you are putting um, a load on your horn. Because if you have your horn like this and your shock like that, then yes, you will. But if you tilt it down, then you're not putting a load on your servo. So you have to be smart on how you actually design it and when you're putting it on your, because on the high position could be like that, and then on a low position it's standing up. So then you're actually pushing up. So the load, there's ways to balance a load on the suspension and being smart about it.
I think the Mammoth would be a hard build tank.
Yeah, probably. There's a lot of different stuff to build. I did not build this one. I had to take it apart though and put the servos in there and do some stuff. The guy kind of didn't follow the instruction, so by the time I got it, I had to take it apart to put some parts in there. So
Is it a kit or is it ready to run?
the answer to that question is yes.
Yes, they're both. Yeah.
Yeah, you can buy it as a kit or as a ready to run.
Do they are who makes that Cross, right? They don't make
Cross
them
RC,
anymore,
yeah.
do they?
Cross
Did they
RC, yeah,
stop
it's still
making them?
available. No,
Oh,
it's still
okay.
available.
And what are they giving up? I thought the dentist said they were stopped making their demons or something.
I don't know.
Yeah, I want a Mammoth.
Be careful with your loads. Yes, you got to be careful with the loads. There, Jem's hobby is playing with words again.
Yeah. Yeah.
RC Basher Boy. Oh, JD Passel. He's 50. Cool. I beat you by 10 years. I'm turning 60 on Sunday.
Yep, beat him by 5 years. Yeah, you really popped my bubble the other night, Tank. Damn
For
it.
what?
I thought I was going to be 60 this year, but I'm only going to be 59.
Well, what year were you born?
66.
Yeah, so you're going to be 60 in to 2026.
Yeah, next year.
Yeah. JD Passels, today I ran my slash FPV. He's been doing some on social media, some FPV stuff, which is kind of cool.
Nice.
3D printed some FPV cam mount. Easy Writer says, you're both so old.
Mm,
I was born in the best year. Yeah, sure. In
what year is it?
1969.
1969.
Letting all y'all talk make me feel young.
Yeah. RC Basher
We're
Boy, he was born in 1990.
we're old enough. We're old enough to know, but we do it anyways, right, Thing?
Yeah, that's right.
Old enough to know better, but we do it anyways.
Yeah, old enough to know better, but we're still gonna do it.
1990. Was that my niece was born in 1990. I say, I miss the 80s. She says, I miss the 80s too.
RC Basher Boy was 10 years old when the 80s hit. That printer's still going and didn't break down yet?
Still good. Got one off the old print.
Oh, what'd you print?
Armrest.
Oh, the armrests?
Oh, at them little things.
If they'll hold up. They're cool for a little bit. I was scolded by my rep from Bamboo Labs. I kept going through the plates. I was like, man, they're just not holding anymore. He's like, are you letting them cool? I'm like, well, no, I'm immediately pulling the prints off and starting another print. And he's like, you got to let them cool. Otherwise, the whatever adhesive they have in the material stays on there and it just loses adhesion. So that's why I went through so many plates to start with because I didn't let them cool and pop off on their own. So we gotta let that cool a little bit, see if those are good. I had to add some more supports. Oh, wait, there we go.
You said it's for your blazer?
Yeah, I just broke it.
Mm.
Make armrest for the rear seat of a Blazer, and I added too much support now. Yeah, I just knocked that.
Just broke it trying to take the support off.
Yeah, I got way too much support on there. Oh well. Back to the drawing board.
There's 30 minutes wasted.
It's only 30 minutes. I don't even have the body yet, so it doesn't matter.
The old flapping lip says, I remember taking the top off of my Blazer and my buddy his Bronco and driving around with lawn chair in the back.
Nice.
And pony leg, all my friend piled in. Yeah, when I was younger too, we had a pickup truck, and my brother-in-law had a bachelor party. So we tied him to the back of the truck and put molasses and got an old pillow out and feathered them, and we started driving down the road, and he was just in his shorts, tarred and feathered. So it was a mess in the truck, but and then a cop pulls in behind us, and he just shook his head and turned and went away. He didn't even bother us. It was funny. A trail duster. What's a trail duster? Is that a pickup truck?
Plymouth version of Dodge Ram Charger.
Okay. You should make an RC version of that.
Well, I'm not a big Dodge or Mopar fan.
It's just that Dodge little red truck. That was a nice truck.
Yeah, the little red truck.
Ugh.
A friend of mine had one. It was nice.
They had a what is the Dodge Power Wagon? It never ran. I never seen it ran. It was always sitting there when I used to get on the school bus.
Okay.
But it was cool looking truck, man.
Wondering how much the SX30 are here in Canada. Probably 250, which I think is too much.
The Drifter.
No, the SCX30.
Oh, it's 99.
How much is it for you?
$99.
99?
Yeah.
It's 150. That's not bad. 150 Canadian. Yeah, maybe Santa Claus can give me one.
What'd
150
you get? A
Canadian.
Jeep? I
Don't
really
know.
liked I liked the green Jeep, but I had to get the Bronco because Beanfield Bronco.
These are not yet ordered. New release, not yet in stock. The green one here and the white one.
They had 45 of them on Wednesday,
Oh
and
yeah?
I went there on Friday, and they were all sold out. The hobby shop.
I don't know. I think I'd like the Jeep more than the Bronco.
Yeah, the Jeep looks really cool, man. The
You
Jeep's
ever
got all kinds of accessories too, Ty.
Yeah, I saw that.
you ever think about the scale of things? So that hobby shop had how many of those he said? Keep
45,
so
something
$100
like
a piece.
that.
That's barely enough to cover their rent for 1 month. Like
Yeah,
it's just crazy when you think of the volume. You look at it from the business side of things, what things
Yeah.
actually cost. Like nuts.
Yeah, and that's what I've been saying for a while for people that actually own a hobby shop. It's the rental that you have to pay. You get your employees, but it's the stock that you have to stock in advance, and it's a risk that you're taking. It's just like you were printing all those bodies. Are you going to sell it? Maybe, maybe not. You hope you will, but you have no choice of having stock if you want to sell them. So,
One thing that's different from my perspective versus a hobby shop is everything I have in here for sale is paid for. I
yeah.
don't
You
owe
don't have any overhead.
I don't owe anything for my inventory. It's paid for. It's already financed, been paid out, done, and owned. So even the new printer, it's paid for. I'm done.
okay.
So everything that I make after that is profit. You gotta pay it forward to yourself and try to keep the ball rolling. But I mean, I think right now I have about $35,000 worth of merchandise in the store, just of
Hmm.
my own product with hats and patches and stickers and all the BS, but with kits and everything like that. But it's all owned. I don't owe anything on it, so as I earn, it's strictly profit at this point because everything's already paid for. I try to pay it ahead instead of financing and paying out what I'm selling. And that's what I see with a
Yeah,
lot of shops is you're borrowing to buy to sell,
yeah,
take back. So your all your profit goes to your overhead, and anything else, the cost goes to cost. So you're not making anything really. You're just kind of spinning your tires in the mud.
Yeah.
right.
You got to
Yeah,
about it that way. And that's what the way I look at it. That's why I feel like I'm somewhat successful because I everything I have for sale is paid for. I don't sell anything I don't have ready to sell, ready to ship. I don't sell anything that I don't own outright.
right.
Hmm.
But
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
different perspective, different mindset. A lot of people don't want to invest their own money into their business. They just want to have somebody else pay for it, and they leech off the profits when they can. But yeah, different mindset.
Oh yes, definitely. So it looks like JD Passel and RC Basherboy are having a private discussion in the chat.
Oh wow.
RC Basherboy says he's 35 years old with about 80 RCs that I own. I stopped counting at 80. I don't want to know what I got now.
Mhm.
But my wife does want me to do an inventory, like an Excel sheet and a price, what I think it's worth.
That'd
and
probably
what
good, Tank.
the street value is.
Yeah, that'd probably be pretty good.
Oh, no, she's
Just to
planning on
do
knocking it off. She wants the insurance money. Better watch out.
Yeah.
it.
No,
Just to do it, you know.
I'm getting old, and if something does happen to me, she wants to make sure that she doesn't
Right,
get screwed by other people because you're
right.
going to see a lot of vultures flying around.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it. I might have to fly down, fly up.
Well, it's just like we were at a car show with the RCs and having fun, and two people came into the booth and saw my Herbie, and they wanted to buy it. And my son was saying, "Sell it, sell it, sell it. You'll make money." I go, "No, I built that because it's a childhood memory of mine.
Right.
I don't want to sell it. You can build another one. Sell it."
Because you can build another one and you don't want to build another one are two different things.
Yeah.
I get that all the time. Oh, you just build another rat rod. I'm like, no, I can't.
Yeah.
Not like that.
It's hard to do that. It's like hard to do in two drawings. I can't do the two same drawings.
No two are alike. That's why I do my kits the way I do them, where everybody has to finish it themselves instead of it being more of a complete kit, because that way no two are alike.
Yeah.
So
Right.
if yours sucks, that's on you and your design and your philosophy. If yours is awesome and somebody wants to pay you $1,000 for it, that's because you designed it right. But I've been offered ridiculous amounts for the original rat rods, like number two,
Okay.
the original number two truck. I've turned down over $7,000 for that in person with cash.
Hmm.
Oh,
When I first got started, I'm like, I can't. That's the face of the channel. Like that's what got me started. Like I'll never sell it.
mhm.
But now I have a value. So I know, if anybody offers me $1,000 for it, I'm like, no, no, you're way off.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's what some people are saying sometime on social media or whatever, and they're saying, "I have this. How much is it worth?" Well, it depends. If somebody wants it, it's worth more. But if nobody wants it, it's not worth a lot. So it's the demand.
Well, it's too with what it is, who built it. That has a lot to do with RC stuff. Who built it? It's just somebody copied. Like I've only I don't know the exact number of rat rod kits that I've sold over the last 3 years, but it's got to be at least 500. I know that for a
Wow.
fact. I've only seen one that copied mine with like
Okay.
the Barbie 57 Chevy fenders and stuff. So
Now, where did you get those 57 fenders?
from Barbie 57 Chevy,
Oh, from Barbie. Okay, okay.
ripped off Barbie from the I think it was the 60s or 70s Barbie 57 Chevy.
That's true. I think I gotta go hit some of those Goodwill store and see what I can find there.
Yeah.
But
One that I would love to build is the Mad Max car that has like two levels, the two cars that they stack on top of each other, kind of on an angle. That looks cool.
59.
Oh yeah, the Mad Max. Yeah, the latest one. Oh, not the latest one, but yeah.
Yeah.
It was two 59 Impalas they stacked to make all the wings on it.
RC Basher Boy says, I got dibs on the Porsche tank. I'll take good care of it. LOL. Uh, he calls my Herbie the Love Bug, he calls it a Porsche because Porsche owned VW.
Ferdinand Porsche.
Yeah. And I
Be the
think what was the
Fury.
story on that? It is the not somebody that worked at Porsche that did the VW or something like that, or
no. It all goes back to Hitler.
okay,
Hitler contracted Ferdinand Porsche to make a car for the people when he developed the VW Beetle in the late 50s, early 50s, late 40s. And the VW Beetle was the predecessor to the early Porsches. Once he got done with his contract with the German government after World War II, he developed the Porsche, and that's where Porsche came from, which was later incorporated into the Volkswagen Audi auto group, which is now also part of, they own Lamborghini. So that's why your Audi R8s are the same as Lamborghini Gallardo. And yeah, there's a whole lot of lore with Ferdinand Porsche, a whole lot of history with that.
So that's why all those old Porsches all have rear mounted motors.
Yep. You could take a Porsche fan and bolt it to a Beetle body in the 50s.
Mm-hmm.
They were the same thing, but different.
Tank, that was Fury Road.
Fury Road, okay.
Fury
Road. Yeah, RC Basher Boy is talking about his Glamisphere again, the Vetera Glamis. I think he's got two of them, the Vetera Glamisphere. And one of his RCs went on a tour a while back, so that was kind of cool. So he sent his RC to a bunch of other people that were sending it for shipping and then having fun with it.
Did you get that one, Tank?
No, he didn't come to Canada. It was too expensive. It would have cost too expensive for shipping.
Yeah.
Shipping is crazy nowadays. It's stupid.
Gotten a lot higher here with the holidays too. I've had people try to buy stuff to England, and it's doubled since December started. Absolutely crazy.
I went to the dollar store today. They don't have pennies anymore.
Yeah, pennies are done.
I'm like, yeah, but there's 200 billion of them out there. It's like, why, So they gave me 5 cents instead of 2 cents. Okay, round it up, baby.
Well, you keep your pennies; they're going to be worth money later.
If they're
pre-1984,
they have copper in them, and they're worth more than a penny. So hang on to that.
Yeah.
These old flapping lips says that was the 20s and 30s, not the 50s. He's correct. I was a couple decades off with my Hitler lore with Volkswagen. True. That was the 20s and 30s when all that started, before he was a bad guy. If we get flagged for saying the H word.
JD Passo says, I think someone should make a 3D printed bigger body for the Tamiya Grasshopper and put it on the Traxxas Funko. That'd be cool, but getting the file is a little trickier. I never tried those 3D scanner. I don't know how good they would be.
I've been tempted with that. I've seen those on TikTok lately, and they're trying to sell them for around $300 for a decent looking one. But I don't know. I don't know how that works.
The problem with it is you're scanning the outside of it, so by the time you finish, it's not really hollowed out. So for us to do some stuff, yeah, it works, but not for everything. So it's going to be a little tough.
I don't know how they scale with it. If I scanned a real car, I'm not going to print a full size car. Like, how do I do that? Because I don't know 3D editing like that. So I don't know.
Well, one thing is when you scale something in 3D, you got to worry on the polygon, in other words, on how detailed it is. Because if you take something that's very small and blow it up, if the polygon are not there, it's going to look, you're going to start seeing jagged edges. But scaling it down is much easier. But still, I've seen some prints fuck up because I scaled it up or I scaled it down, and then where there's a line, it kind of like shifts a little bit, or it does some wonky stuff sometime because of the polygons in the 3D. RC Basher Boy says he's got 3 Glamisphere all ready to run. And a Glamis Uno. Well, you should start selling one.
What is a Glamisphere tank? Can you
It's
see
a
a picture of it?
it's a 2-wheel drive buggy, sand rail buggy. It's a long sand
Oh,
buggy.
Is it like a Tamiya or something?
no, it's
No?
Traxxas.
Oh,
That's
it's a
what
No,
I'm
it's a,
talking about.
Traxxas.
no, it's not a Traxxas. It's a Vitera.
Oh,
Vitera.
It was made by Vitera back then, which Vitera doesn't exist no more. Losi bought them out, and Losi now is doing the VS 100, which they're calling it something else now for their on-road cars.
Was it like a 3S or something?
I'll try to find you a picture of it.
Yeah, I know. No, Basher Boys. He says he's a Glamisphere all the time.
Yeah, and me and him a while back we were arguing and about racing his Glamisphere, and I can't remember what I was wanted to race against him. Um, anyways,
It's been a little while since he's been on here.
yeah. So there's the Glamisphere.
Oh, that's pretty damn cool there.
oh,
That almost looks like my dune buggy I had. A little bit long. And short.
Yeah, of course. Oops. I
Oops.
clicked on the link and the link doesn't exist anymore.
make that anymore. Buy something else.
Yeah.
Wow, really? It's that old?
Oh yes, this was released. It should have a date on the bottom of this post.
2013.
Yeah, 2013. That's one thing with RC that you got to watch yourself is the brand you're buying,
Right.
because in 10 years from now, um, is it going to be still available for parts? So you got to watch it.
Yeah, I almost did that. What were them trucks? Damn it. They don't make them anymore. It was a 4-door Chevy.
Okay.
Big truck. Big 4-door Chevy. Like Suburban.
The
I
Terra.
forgot who made them. Huh?
The Terra.
Vitera. Yeah. They're not around anymore, huh?
No,
Yeah.
no. Well, they got bought out by Horizon and they had to make a choice, keep those or keep pushing the Axial brand. And it
Yeah.
made no sense having two
Two crawlers
companies to compete against each other.
or drill trucks. Yeah, I almost bought one of them, but I bought the Honcho instead.
Hmm. Well, guys, it's 11:40. We're going to close it down for the day, and we'll see you next week. So let's start saying goodbye. KBRC 13, go ahead.
Bye. Keep your RCs muddy and your hamster smiling.
See you later. RC every day. Why don't you say goodbyes?
Bye.
You got to come up with a saying like KB does,
Well,
or keep it scale or whatever.
my thing, but I just copied him because it was blunt
Yeah,
and to the point. So, bye.
yeah. Bye. Thanks, guys. Thanks for coming here week after week. Really appreciate it. Thanks to the people in the chat. RC Basher Boy, been a long time I haven't seen you. It was good to see you. Like I said, I might go live on Christmas Day. It is a Thursday. By the time 9 o'clock hits here, our day's pretty much done. So for Christmas celebration, that is. And my wife is sleeping by that time. So I might do one on Christmas Day. So hopefully we'll see you guys there. Until then, go charge up some batteries and go out there break something. Because if you're not breaking anything, you're not having any fun. Right, Keith?
Right.
See you guys.